Hey Spuddies, PotatoMcWhiskey here, welcome back to Let's Play Civilization 6, the Congo. Now, this might look familiar because this is actually several turns earlier. This is turn 105. We failed in the defense of Mvemba Congo, and we're gonna go give it another shot. I have no problem save scumming for the sake of entertainment. I normally wouldn't do this, but I figured, we've already invested quite heavily in this campaign, and it'll be quite interesting if we play it out. So, since with the knowledge of what's going to happen, actually, we have a few decisions to make. The very first one is going to be moving this crossbowman over here, moving this crossbowman over here, moving this guy to here, and this guy to here. Oh, he should have actually went back across here, but this will be acceptable for now, because I can move this guy across and get a shot on one of these cavalry. Okay, so some of the other foreknowledge that we have is when we finish this Mvemba, we will get an apostle, and that apostle will be able to convert Mvemba Congo, and we kind of need that because this city currently does not have our religion, and our religion is really important because it's Hinduism, and Hinduism gives us the combat units gain plus 10 combat strength within the borders of friendly cities that follow this religion. So that's pretty important. It's a defensive religion, and we need to get it out. Some of the stuff we're going to want to change is in a couple of turns we'll be getting pikemen, but I think what we will do is we will get started on some spearmen. Where are they? Yeah, I think we'll get started on some spearmen. I'll let this city finish what it was doing, since it's only 3 turns away from getting the bank, and the bank will be quite helpful long term. Sort of a calculated risk. Now this workshop here actually does need to change because I'm going to need... I'm oddly surprised I didn't get any iron. The one iron I was able to get close to was actually claimed by the AI. I got kind of dicked on iron here, which is unfortunate, but hey, what can you do? What can you do? So, I think I'll get started on a Mvemba, maybe? No, I will, no, not a catapult. I will get a crossbowman. Let me edit that. Here we go, crossbowman. Okay. I'll move you 1 tile and then upgrade you to take... here we go. Ranged defense. I have a builder over here. I'll move you into the water to try and escape. This city needs to produce spearmen, I think. It won't produce spearmen in any sort of reasonable amount of time. So why don't you just make a scout to defend you? Sure, scout will hold the city. No. Let's go for ancient walls. Can I purchase something useful here, maybe? No. I could purchase a scout, but I need that money to upgrade my warriors when I move them over here. I'm going to move my warriors to here, and then when we finish exploration, I'll upgrade them. All right, let's get going. Ouch! Taking a little bit of damage on our city, which is fine. Thankfully, though, the AI has made some errors in the positioning of their knights, and they should be able to pick off 1 or 2 of them. Which one should we pick off? I think if we pick off this one, I would feel a little bit more comfortable, because he did pillage something, right? No, he didn't quite manage to pillage me. Now I could do a lot of damage to this elephant. Or I could move 1 tile and then shoot this guy and kill him. Excellent. And then fortify here. Now this elephant shouldn't be able to kill this crossbowman if I make sure. Yeah, it's standing in the city tile next to the Hinduism city, so it has plus 10 defense. So this crossbowman has effectively 40 combat strength, and this elephant shouldn't be able to kill it. We'll move this warrior over here. Move this warrior over here. Next turn we get pikemen available. You're going to fortify inside this. You're going to shoot this elephant. We're going to chop here to try and get this Mvemba out faster. Oh, you know what I just did? I forgot. I did this, I did the thing where I forgot to swap this tile over to Mvemba, so I guess we're not getting that apostle quickly for the defense. Well, that was a bit of a mistake there. Well, the upshot is that we can get a spearman out really quick. And these should, when the turn takes over, they should switch out their production to pikemen. So we'll get pikemen pretty quickly out of these cities. Move this guy over. And we should be able to hold off now. This guy is going to escape to Mpinda. I'm a little bit sad about losing the city, but it's pretty much dead now at this point. Looks like he wants 2 amenities for 1 amenity, and I won't be taking that deal. Pretty interesting. Pretty interesting game so far. Are you ready to upgrade? You are not, so I might actually sneak you into the city. We shall see how we do things. So we actually cannot get you into the city. We can move you here. We can kill this elephant. You can fortify and just do a little bit of extra damage before you die. Now, we could shoot at this guy twice and soften him up a little bit. And so now we're only a few turns away from getting our pikeman. And we can move this warrior up here. Move you into this tile. And then next turn, when we get exploration, we'll be able to plug in that new civic policy in our government that gives us the plus or the minus 50% discount on unit upgrades, so we'll be able to upgrade more of our units more quickly. Now that could be a reasonable attack here, but I'm going to just play it defensively. Yeah, I'll play it a little bit more defensively with these units. You have 1 build charge, so what is the thing to do here? Let me just check. Do you need any new tiles? You have several improved new tiles, and you're growing. You won't need another tile. You have a tile to work actually when you grow. So I'm not too worried about that. How about you, Mpangu? You're working a lot of unimproved forest tiles. I think I will replace this particular thing. No, do you know what? Is that a forest hill? It's a plains hill. I'll just stick a or a lumber mill on that hill, just for now. You get up into Mpinda, or rather than sticking it on the hill, where'd that builder go? I'll stick it on that tile there. Next turn. That's a little bit worrying, losing so much so quickly. I'm going to actually change this city's production now, and this was probably the right decision I'd wanted to make, was go for ancient walls. And we're going to switch over here to a merchant republic. Okay, game, when you're done lagging out. There we go, knowledge of castles, great. So we're going to keep these things because these are pretty good. Campus adjacency bonus I'm less sold on, but you know, we'll live with that for now. The big thing we're going to want here is the 50% discount on unit upgrades, and we're also going to want to take, just for now, the 100% production towards defensive buildings, just for a few turns while we figure things out and we get these walls up and running. I'm a little bit worried about this crossbowman. Okay, there we go. He should be able to make it to the city to hide in it, and then we can use the city range strength to do a bit of damage here and there. We can take a shot here, and we can give you plus 10 combat strength when occupying a district or fort. That's really important. We can get our warrior to move up here a little bit. We have these 2 warriors here. I'm going to upgrade them. And then they'll be ready to move in and reinforce this front line. Unit needs orders. I think I'll keep these sort of more safe, so I'll go to Mpangu. And then I will go to, I'll actually move this trade route to Mbanza just for the short term while I solve my frontline issue where, you know, I'm essentially being killed here. Yeah, you need a lot of tile improvements, so I'm quite glad this builder made his way over here. I'm going to get that improved next turn. He wants to make peace. So do I accept this peace? I think I do accept this peace. It's a pretty good peace for me. He gives me a bunch of stuff. I don't have to worry about that. He has units in my borders, which is annoying. So I take that piece, no big deal. Cost me a little bit of my production and time and stuff like that. But it's not the worst. Okay, we got another great scientist, and this is Alfred Nobel. So we managed to get peace, you know, at a reasonable amount of time. So we can actually now retool all of our production towards other things that we were working on. Like I was working on a campus over here. I will finish these walls, and I will finish these 2 pikemen, just to have extra units to defend. And then I'm going to spread this... actually, well, let me see. What did you actually get? You got the martyr. And I do want a relic. So who could I go fight for religion? We'll go check out Norway. So is there anyone else I'm at war with? I'm at war with Victoria. How would you like to make peace? So she doesn't want to make peace just yet, which is fine. We'll have to just deal with that. So Mbanza Mbata finished its university. That's great, actually. That's a lot of science now it's producing. I think it's producing like 12 science, 18 science. Whoops. Yeah, a little bit off there. So the big thing here is my culture is falling a little behind. I would like to pick up monuments where I can. Where it's an option, I'll pick it up. So I could either go for a bank or a library, and I think at this point I'm falling a little bit behind in the science, so I want to get science to catch up, because we are going for a scientific victory. So that would be, you know, might be a good idea to get some science. Gonna set up a defensive front line. I am going to want another crossbowman situated in one of the, maybe crossbowmen in each and every district tile just to defend them. We'll see how we do that though. So yeah, 10 combat spent when occupying a district. We'll move these guys over as well to do a little bit of frontline defending, just to keep us safe. We can move this trade route back to Mbanza Kongo, and we can get to work on possibly repurchasing all of our trade routes. So we have Mpinda has a trade route, Mbanza Pangu has a trade route, Mvemba has a trade route, and Mvemba has 2 trade routes. So Kinshasa and Mbanza need trade routes. So let me go into here and I will purchase from this city a trader unit. And then next turn I'll purchase in Kinshasa. Looks like he just combined those units. That's actually really scary. How far away am I from getting that? Yeah, we're going to need to get nationalism actually when we're done with the Enlightenment to try and start combining units. Otherwise things are going to get pretty scary. So Mbanza Kongo, let's have a look here. I want to finish that workshop. And Kinshasa, I will purchase the trade unit here. There we go. Apologies for sniffling a little bit. I have a little bit of an... I have allergies. No, yeah, it's summertime, therefore hay fever kicks in, and my life becomes misery. So this city has a growth problem. I could make more traders here. Do I turn Mvemba into my production capital? Is this where I build my spaceport? Well, let's do a little bit of a review of the production of our cities. So, let's see, 23, 22, 31, 17, yeah. I'll tell you what you're going to do. You're going to make another trader, and one of them is going to go to Kinshasa to give them a little bit more production. You're going to make a lumber mill here. You're going to trade with Mvemba, I think. Yeah, we trade with Mvemba. You're going to trade with Mbanza Kongo. And we're going to drop a mine here just to make this city even better production-wise as well. Next turn. Unit needs orders. This looks familiar. We'll hit those guys next turn. There's so few people living in your empire, it must be hard to get anything done. You know, you're kind of right and you're kind of wrong. Kind of right and kind of wrong. Am I at war with any city-states is a question I need to ask. No. I am at I do have suzerainty of Muscat, which is the +1 amenities in cities with a commercial hub district, which is actually really nice for me right now. Construct a theater square. I think I will pick up one envoy in Hong Kong and one envoy in Hattusa, and then we're going to focus more on Hattusa there in a moment. So, okay, so Mpinda has finished up its campus, so we may as well finish up the bank, because extra money is really nice for purchasing buildings, purchasing units, all that good stuff. So we're going to move him over there. We can also purchase great people if we're in a pinch. Great engineers. Yeah, I need to start getting points towards those if I can. I am ahead of the curve for great merchants, which is good, and great scientists. I think I'm starting to catch up on. Yeah, so that's something I'm gonna want to keep aware of and keep saving money for just in case. So I want you to trade with Mbanza Kongo, and I also want this crossbowman has the combat stripman fortified. Put you here as a defensive unit. Keep you fortified in the city. You're going to sit on the district fortified. Unit needs orders. Okay, we have some pikemen. I'll bring over these pikemen. I'll sit one pikeman over here, and I will sit one pikeman over here. Okay, I'm going to be building on this tile next turn. So, actually, surprisingly, this city has somehow survived the onslaught of barbarians. You need to just keep auto-exploring. Find more about the universe. Okay, yeah, you're going to trade with Mbanza Kongo. So I've brought up my 1, 2, 3, 4. I brought up my trade routes to a more respectable level once again. And so I'm going to want to start to think about, okay, where do I want my extra trade routes? So I think what might be a good idea is to put them in my cities that are like struggling a little bit. For example, Kinshasa and Quila, but Quila less so. I'll put one more in Kinshasa. So next turn I'll purchase a trade route in Kinshasa to help it out a little bit. It's not doing terribly, but I would also like a trade route there. Might never been someone as great as I am. We're happy to let the world know. So we're going to be finishing up some pretty nice buildings here. So you're going to trade with Mbanza. And then in Kinshasa, we will be purchasing one more trader. And that'll sort of help even out that city's struggles. Now in Quila, it made its thing, so we're going to work on a commercial hub here. Once again, a little bit upset that these got wasted, but hey, what can you do? So you finished your workshop. You do have a housing issue. I would like to build an Mpanda. The question is where? And here would provide another district for defensive purposes. Could I get another adjacency bonus from building it somewhere? I could possibly get an adjacency bonus here for this industrial district. So I might kill this tile. But I'm essentially giving up one production over here for one over here. The adjacency bonus would be nice though. So I think I will, just for the sake of things, I'll build the Mpanda here. And then Mbanza Bata, I will be having a look. Okay, so we finished our monument. It's time possibly to pick up some more industrial hubs. Although this city doesn't really have any hills, so it might not be worth it to build an industrial hub. Although we could possibly build an industrial hub here. We shall see. So what is the biggest challenge facing this city? The biggest challenge right now is housing, actually. So I think it might be a good idea to pick up an Mbanza. And the question is, where do we stick it? If I stick it here, it could potentially, it will give me another place to get adjacency bonuses from. If I stick it here, which is pretty nice, because it'll give me adjacency bonuses for this harbor and stuff, so I will stick it there. So as far as Mbanza Pangu is concerned, I just need the university. And Mbamba has finished its campus and stuff like that. It's just waiting to grow, really. So I'm going to get started on some, possibly, I think it might be a good idea here to pick up some crossbowmen to combine with my other crossbowmen who have levels and stuff. So I'm going to just kind of passively, whenever my cities don't need housing or stuff like that, well, this city could actually use housing. It doesn't actually have really any, because I chopped that forest, it doesn't really have anywhere it can build a house, which kind of hurts it a little bit. We might have to build a builder here to get some farms. I think we'll just accept that this city's going to be a little bit smaller than usual for a little while it builds me a couple of, in particular, I would like some extra crossbowmen to meet up with those other crossbowmen so they have a little bit higher strength. I'm going to drop a mine here. This city has no forests, which is a little bit unfortunate. I'll pick up some forests over here, which is okay. You're going to fortify until you're healed. And you're going to just go into alert, and then next turn. We have a campus over here. Finishing up this turn, or sorry, next turn. The turn after this turn. In 2 turns. Look, you know what I mean. Look, when the number goes to 0, we get a campus, okay? But I think that's going to end at this episode. I've kind of had to be doing a little bit shorter episodes because I don't have as much time to record as I usually do. Just owing to circumstances at the moment, so I'm kind of doing things a little bit shorter. Hopefully we'll get back up to half-hour episodes pretty soon, but for now it's going to be 20-minute episodes. So I hope you guys enjoyed that. Please let me know if you have any suggestions or comments. Are you okay with me doing this save scum thing where I just reload and then try to play through some more? I thought this was a pretty fun game, and I wanted to see how it ends if I didn't get killed by the AI. If you want to see more episodes of me playing the Congo in Civ 6 or anything else I do, please remember to subscribe to my channel. If you want to directly support my channel, please leave a like on the video. It increases my metrics on YouTube. And if you want to give me feedback on this episode, please remember to leave a comment. Other than that, I want to thank you very much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I love you all very much, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.